Hey Aquas, happy birthday, first of all, to anybody experiencing a birthday this week or for the week that I'm reading for. This will be for January 28th to February 3rd for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I am now, excuse me, I'm drinking coffee. I am now including Jupiter as part of the intention, okay? The reason for that is I didn't include it initially because I just feel like that's a lot of different planetary assignments to be working with as far as trying to fixate on the energy, but it is important regarding love readings, especially because most of my demographics, or most of the people who are watching me are females. Jupiter is the husband, Venus is the wife, right? So I just feel like it really is necessary. I gotta talk about your pre-shuffle. It's gonna take a little talking because there's quite a few notes here. Aquarius, but it's good stuff though. It's really good stuff. If you don't want to hear about the pre-shuffle or intro, please by all means fast forward. Okay, so this pre-shuffle. Wow. So first of all, when I started pre-shuffling, I heard the words new day, which I was very excited for you guys. Very excited because that means that you guys are harnessing this blood moon energy properly, right? By embracing the new or embracing your new selves or whatever the universe has taken or given to you. You're embracing it, which is what you should be doing. You shouldn't be fighting it at all. Okay, but lots of cards came out here. And just overall, I got the sense that Aquas were doing two different things here. One set of Aquas were really letting a lot of things go to embrace something new about themselves or their life, in regarding to relationships and love, of course. And then the other set of Aquas, I felt like they feel renewed. They feel like they have a new perspective on things, and they're trying to approach or wanting to approach someone that they have a history with, or someone that they someone they have a history with. You're my first reading of the day, so bear with me, guys. So one set of Aquas letting go, moving forward. So most of them riding solo. Others taking this new person that they are, taking their new perspectives and trying to reapproach an old relationship or an old lover here. Okay, so let's see what came out. So first we had the Lovers card in reverse with the Queen of Swords, okay? Lovers in reverse, that's Gemini energy. It's also twin flame energy. Soul connections, just focus on soul connections. Queen of Swords is Libra energy. That could also be Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I got two different energies off of that. I felt like someone was gaining clarity on a relationship that wasn't exactly harmonious, and another set was well, even within that set, there's some watching and observing of this person that they feel that they don't really have a harmonious relationship with, or that they didn't have a harmonious relationship with. Okay, some are watching pretty closely. I just got to be honest. Some Aquas are watching pretty closely. And then separately, Seven of Swords came out, and I just got that feeling of thinking outside the box, or trying to look at the same situation from multiple different standpoints. Okay, I didn't feel deceptive energy off of it. I really just felt like whatever Aqua is in that energy, they're trying really hard to see something from all angles. Okay, and then I had the Empress with Page of Pentacles in reverse. Empress is Libra energy, Taurus energy. There's a lot of Libra going on in here. You guys could be could have Libra in your chart. You could be dealing with a Libra. But Empress energy is also divine feminine energy, right? It's that Venus energy with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I was getting the feeling like some Aquas are holding back, really holding back from approaching their Empress, or wanting to, that's what I'm looking for. Or like not wanting to really examine the Empress in all her glory. So what do I mean by that? I just got this sense of like fear, the sense of hesitation of knowing that the Empress that you're dealing with or we're dealing with is very, very much Empress quality, but there's a sense of fear of kind of accepting that. That's what it is. A fear of accepting that. So there's a little bit of resistance there. And then oh, well, yeah, that is it. So I feel like there's a lack of understanding of the Empress. Okay, so so yeah, that basically is all that. I know, it's a lot of pre-shuffle. That's been happening a lot more lately since my abilities have been adapting here. So that goes without saying, guys, that This is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Not all messages will resonate with everybody. Messages come through for those who need to hear them. So sometimes it's going to be you, and sometimes it's not going to be you, and that's okay. If my energy is not resonating with you, please, by all means, feel free to browse all the readers on YouTube. There's a lot of them, and all of them are tapping into different energy all the time, okay? So by all means, shop around. Don't need to stick with one. But please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to make it all fit. And if it's not your story, you'll know. And if it's not your story, that's, again, like I said, that's totally fine. It's for people who really need to hear certain messages, okay? And we are working with energy guys, so just know that the situation can be reversed, vice versa. The messages can be referring to you, your partner, someone in your immediate environment, or someone that you think of very regularly, or someone who thinks very regularly of you. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, though. Nothing is gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Okay? All right. So let's just get into it, Aquas. I'm very eager and curious to see what's coming up for you guys, especially with New Day. It's like, oh, that feels good. That feels good. Just taking on new energy. Any messages for Aquarius regarding love, January 28th to February 3rd? Any messages for Aquarius? I just heard I'm coming. You hear that, cross watchers? I heard I'm coming. Any messages for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd regarding love? That must be for the group that's trying to reach out to their old person. Because there's definitely a group that's just pushing forward. Any messages for Aquarius? January 28th to February 3rd regarding love. Any messages for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd regarding love? That feels pretty good. My cough's been a little aggravated lately, so just bear with me on that. Any messages for Aquarius? Ooh. I think because we had so much rain. We had so much rain out here. We had like almost 2 weeks of just straight rain. And then I went for a hike and it's like everything was green and like blossoming even though it's still winter. And it was like, oh, that might be it. Any messages for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd? Any messages for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd? And I love the rain. I just, don't like the allergy component of everything blooming. Any messages for Aquarius, January 20th to February 3rd regarding love? Well, let me get these cards out here. Okay. So far, I see Seven of Wands and Temperance in reverse. It doesn't feel... It doesn't feel incredibly negative, but there's something definitely about it that's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Any messages for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd? Any messages for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd regarding love? Okay. Ooh, boy. Overall energy. Chariot in reverse. Cancerian energy. Right underneath that, by the way. Five of Swords. This is Venus in Aquarius, okay? So, just keeping that in mind. This is literally the card for Venus in Aquarius. Which really, well, where is Venus right now? Oh, Venus shifts, to Aquarius March 1st, okay? So this could also be alluding to something that's going to be playing out long term, so keep that in mind. But overall energy for my Aquas, Chariot in reverse, meh, I know. Not exactly the greatest energy to have in reverse. I mean, I just keep getting blockage. I just keep getting blockage with this. It's also indicative of commitment issues. It's indicative of having trouble moving forward. And I really feel like it's mostly because of blockages that you're experiencing or obstacles you're experiencing. Out of your control. Some of you feel like these blockages are out of your control. Like you're so close to where you want to be and it's like you can see it. Like you can see the path ahead, but you're like, why can't I just get there? Why can't I just get there? Well, because like I said, I heard New Day, so you guys are going to get there. You will. But let's see what's going on. So the cards that came out, we have Seven of Wands, as I had already indicated. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. Hierophant, Taurus energy. Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Wow. Wow. Some of you are taking control of your life. I feel that and I see it, and that's really good stuff. It's almost like because, yeah, because you feel like so many obstacles were put in your way that you feel like we're out of your control, that it's like, I need to gain control. I need to regain control here. I need to get back into the driver's seat. And feel like it's coming from that Seven of Wands too. There's something going on with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is usually standing in your truth or defending yourself. Defending yourself. A lot of Aquas feel like they have to defend themselves right now. A lot of you, this is with work. It's very like, it's a little gossipy energy. And you're not liking it. It's making you feel very uncomfortable. Like, I feel the discomfort. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. God, I never noticed. Wow. It's almost like you guys aren't even really present in whatever situation you're experiencing that in because it's so uncomfortable. I never realized how transparent he kind of was. Whoa, you guys feel that, okay, that's why it's uncomfortable. You feel vulnerable. You feel vulnerable. You feel kind of naked with whatever this is. So let's look into this. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd, regarding love. Tell me about Seven of Wands. So I don't know if you guys have like a workplace romance or something, but you're feeling the need to defend yourself, but it's making you so uncomfortable because you feel like people are actually seeing through. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I thought that was in focus. But you guys aren't liking it because you just feel like everyone knows your business. Tell me about Seven of Wands. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about Seven of Wands. Ooh, who's this character? We have a character. But I like that character's energy, and I think you like it too. It's very much like partner energy, spouse energy. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Aquarius. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Speaking of which, guys, actually, now since we're talking about workplace stuff, I just want to let you guys know. Believe it's February 3rd. There's a shift into Capricorn. I think it's Venus. I think Venus shifts over into Capricorn, and that's gonna basically allow for more camaraderie in the workplace. Actually, it's going to be creating tighter bonds, more comfortable bonds with people in the workplace. It's also going to be amplifying any kind of creative art form that you can harness for work. That's going to be amplified. Tell me about Seven of Wands. And I think that stays with us through March, most of March. Tell me about Seven of Wands. Oh, no, March 1st. March 1st. Tell me about Seven of Wands for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. And this is Western, guys, not Vedic. Just want to let you guys know. Oh, yeah, Aquas. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like this. I feel like someone's talking shit. I feel like you're dealing with shit at work because you either had a workplace romance and it didn't work out and so people are talking shit, or somehow people at work know that something hasn't worked out and people are talking shit. Overall energy, the star in reverse, your energy, guys. This is you. And I'm telling you, this is not like just energy you're working with. This is you being represented here. And in reverse, yeah, you guys are you're very uncomfortable. You're very uncomfortable. You just feel so naked. But it's definitely about a relationship. But it feels like you're surrounded by people at work, or maybe it could also be family. It doesn't have to be work related. It could also be family or social circle that are you're feeling the need to like beat back gossip. And the fact that it's, oh God, I feel it. The fact that it's in reverse, it's just, it's not allowing you to like be in your Aquarian power. So to clarify the Seven of Wands, we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Chariot in reverse again, Cancerian energy, and then Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Could also be Virgo, Taurus, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Yeah, this is something that needs to be dealt with. I just got to let you guys know because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. That tells me that right now it's like the wheel is working against you. Right now, the wheel is working against you, and this is about divine timing, of course, but I'm feeling it's more so that there were some something did not go right here with this person. Something did not go right with this person. There definitely was no forward movement. There was no commitment, it seems like, just from the energy. It just seems like a relationship fell apart. But the fact that Wheel of Fortune's in reverse, something wasn't dealt with properly. Something wasn't dealt with properly. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse in deep detail. I'll use the vice versa deck. By the way, guys, I'm about to buy some new decks. Oh, and I know some of you guys have been wondering where I get my decks from and what decks they are. I will be putting links in the description boxes, okay? So you guys can go and purchase them for yourselves. All right. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Aquarius, January 20th to February 3rd. I have another message, but I'm holding on to it. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Someone left. But why does it feel secretive? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Someone left the connection, but there's something like secretive about it that I don't like. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Okay, well, there's some good energy here. Overall energy, Page of Pentacles. Around this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I see. So to fix this, guys, to wrap this shit out, there's gotta be a little bit of a couple things I'm picking up here. There's gotta be some self-work. That's definitely one thing. This is my self-study card. The Page of Pentacles is my self-study card. But also there's gotta be an extension, like an olive branch of some kind between the two of you. Aquas, I think some of you guys are realizing that, and I think some of you want to give like a little token. But more so this has to be about communication as opposed to a gift. I'm just telling you for those who are thinking that. And again, don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the cards how they are. Just reading the cards how they are. This first line, oh, wait, that's right. I wanted to address this message first. So, the message that I got here, I feel like this also represents the two of you. I feel like this is your energy, Aqua, and this is the person that you're thinking of. It's almost like you feel left behind. Like you see that this person is abundant. Like the Queen of Pentacles is very abundant. The Queen of Pentacles is abundant, hardworking, very intuitive, but also very like Earth Mothery kind of energy, okay? And you feel like you're actually getting left behind here a little bit. So I just had to say that. Okay, now this first line. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, could also be Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, with the Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords. So I feel like this is past energy. I feel like this is part of the thing that didn't go right, okay? Someone left. Someone kind of turned their back on the situation. And I feel like it was for, I think, well, I was gonna say I think there were good intentions there, but then I'm like, then I felt it and I was like, oh yeah, not so much. Aquas, don't get mad. I'm calling it like I see it, calling it like I feel it. I just read the cards. I don't know your lives. Some of you did leave because you felt like you had to acquire resources. You felt like you had to acquire more. That you had to acquire more for this person. Others left to provide elsewhere. Okay, I'll just say it like that. Whether it's for family or for another lover, or maybe it's just work related. to provide elsewhere, okay? But this Eight of Wands with the Two of Swords, this is really interesting to me. It's almost like a message, like a massive amount of data was given to you, leaving you in a very stagnant, conflicted energy of what do I do now? It's almost like you got a message about this Queen of Pentacles, and it left you in a very conflicted state of what to do about it. Like almost like you heard about their success, or you heard about their forward movement, or maybe you just heard, oh, some of it was a spiritual message. Like you had already left, and then you had gotten a message literally from the divine. I mean, this is a regular Eight of Wands. This is like, look at that. There's lightning. There's a Pegasus. It's like, it's very fantastical, right? And it left you feeling like, oh shit, did I run out of time? Did I run out of time? And then we move into the Death card, Scorpionic energy, with the Strength card, Leo energy, and then the Eight of Swords, okay? Going through a transformation. You went through, this made you go through a transformation, Aqua. A really beautiful transformation. I mean, this was like, that looks like death, right? And this is rebirth, right? Rebirth, and really looking for that strength in order to release yourself from the situation, okay? Which is really good. That's really great stuff. I mean, anytime you're putting a stagnant energy like that, it's like, yeah, you got to deal with it, but you also, you got to find the way out. And it looks like you're trying to. It looks like a lot of you have accomplished that, which is that new day energy, right? Oh my God, we're at 20 minutes already? Shit. We're like halfway there. Okay. Sorry, I got way caught up in that. Moving on. So then we have Temperance in reverse, Hierophant, and then the Hermit in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this healing, this change that you had to go through, this refinding your strength, refinding your power, has brought you out of like a hermit mode energy, okay? So you've had some realizations here. Some of you, this was definitely a very spiritual experience when you went within, because some of you, the divine is talking to you. For sure, the divine's been talking to you. Some of you are very aware. Some of you, I think, had pushed it out quite a bit. But it's almost like you're using faith to recalibrate. You're using your faith to rebalance yourself. Others, I mean, I definitely get a sense of commitment as well, of wanting commitment, but I just heard terms. Terms. Some of you are realizing you want commitment, but you want like atypical commitment. You want special terms to it. But with Temperance in reverse, that tells me that it's like, that you can't get carried away with that thought. Don't get carried away with that ideology, okay? So let's look at Hierophant here. Let's see what this is about. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Hierophant. Tell me about the Hierophant, January 28th to February 3rd. There's definitely some bad karma here, guys. I can feel it, especially with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I think also part of the spiritual experience for some of you Aquarians is recognizing that and wanting to fix that. Tell me about tell me about Hierophant for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about Hierophant. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius, January 28th to February 3rd. Got lots of cards here for the Hierophant, guys. Lots of cards. Oh, nice. Ooh. This seems like a different energy. Overall energy, we have a Six of Pentacles, and underneath that we have Queen of Cups. I'm pulling because they're asking me to. Two more. Okay. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I know it's a lot. So they've been doing that lately where my guides, my guides have been wanting me to take more overall energy, which I took some getting used to took some getting used to. The most they've asked me to pull was 6, so this is a lot. 5 is a lot. But so overall energy for this Hierophant, we have 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancerian energy, could also be Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have Empress, Libra energy, Taurus energy, Divine Feminine energy. That was in the pre-shuffle. 8 of Cups, and then we have you guys again, King of Swords, Aquarian energy, Gemini, Libra. So yeah, I feel like this is a lot about just recognizing mistakes, wanting to fix some things, okay? On a karmic level, spiritual level, but also there's a longing for an agreement, and a longing for an agreement of some kind. And that could just be closure for some of you. Others, it could be wanting a commitment with somebody. But wanting to balance out the scales. Aquas, you want to give. You want to give to this person, and I can sense that. You really want to give. It's almost like... Oh, I'm hearing an Aqua's inner dialogue. I've taken so much. I've taken so much. I've taken so much. It's time to give. It's time to give. And Queen of Cups in reverse. This is your energy. Sorry, guys. Cross watchers. This is your energy, okay? Well, it's not... Okay. It's not really your energy. It's the Aqua's projected energy onto you. It's how they're seeing a component of you. You know, the whole, I've taken, it's time to give, because I've really, really hurt this person. This person's really hurting. But because they're coming across as the Empress upright, I don't think this person's really hurting. So if this resonates directly, cross watchers, I don't think you're actually hurting anymore. I think you were hurting for a while, maybe. But the Aquarian sees you as someone who's still very wounded, okay? But you're in the Empress energy. You're standing very strong. You're standing very strong. You are... Some cross watchers here have actually tapped into unconditional love for the first time, which I think is really fabulous, by the way. Fabulous. But the Aquarian sees you as being really hurt. Immature. Wow. That's interesting. How can you be an immature Empress? just having some own thought processes over here on my own here. But some of them see you as being a little immature. But honestly, I think that's just their projection, because it seems like karma's given them a nice dose of whoop ass. Sorry, don't hate me. I just called it like I see it. But anyway, wanting to fix, wanting to make amends. And Aqua's, like I said, you're moving towards a new day. You are. You're standing in your Aquarian power at this point. So after you've dealt with this kind of gossipy energy, having to defend yourself, feeling very transparent, going through a change that's giving you some new strength, you're standing in your Aquarian power, and you're ready for the new. You're ready for the new. But before you can do that, you have to fix the past. Fixing your karma. All right. Then we have this is to clarify the Hierophant. That was all overall energy. I know. So to clarify Hierophant, we have 5 of Cups in reverse with 7 of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is a passing energy. I feel like this is something that my Aquarians were feeling, and now they're leaving that behind. So in the past, this was a lot of regret. Oh, shame. I'm getting shame and guilt. Regret, shame, and guilt. Aquas, I don't know if you had a lot of options at one point when you were dealing with this person, the person that you're connecting with. But that's done. That's done. Sorry about those dogs, guys. I know. Just trying to stay focused here. Those dogs always distract me. But yes, shame, guilt, regret. I'm sorry. I gotta deal with those dogs. Give me a second, guys. Sushi!
It's not gonna work. Oh my gosh, you have the magic touch. That's because they want to see the cat.
Sometimes you just gotta be a little forceful, I guess. Are they already running back to work? Yeah. Oh well, I tried.
Good effort.
Come on, scoot So sorry about that, guys. Okay, so moving on. So this last line, we have the High Priestess, Piscean energy, Gemini energy. As a reader for me, this is Gemini energy. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, Leo energy, Sag energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then 3 of Wands in reverse. This feels like a completely different energy from this person. I just got to be honest. In Aquas, it's definitely not you. Getting secrets. Oh, I was feeling secrets over here. High Priestess is secrets. Secrets, secret knowledge. This is a really awful energy, this Queen of Wands in reverse. This is a very toxic person. It's almost like, okay, so Aquas, again, don't hate me, just calling it like I see it. This could always be vice versa. But whoever this was that you were dealing with, you had a different expectation of them than how they actually were, if that makes any sense. Whatever image they projected to you was a false image. It was a false image, and you've come to realize that, okay, that your expectations of this person was too high because of whatever image they were projecting to you. Queen of Wands in reverse is like a pretender, like quite literally, explicitly, it's a pretender. It's also my mean girl card. It's also my mean girl card. It's also somebody who's very gossipy. So if this is the person you were dealing with at work, they could have been spreading rumors for sure. For sure, they could have been spreading rumors. But Aquas, you're leaving that behind. You're leaving that behind. Some of you are going to fix, some of you are going to fix things with this Empress energy as far as reaching out, getting closure. Some of you are actually going to try to rekindle something with this person. So let's look at the Romance Angel cards and see what comes out here, okay? For my Aquarians. But hey guys, remember, new day. It's a new day. Keep pushing forward. Any messages for my Aquarians? January 28th to February 3rd regarding this spread. Any messages for my Aquarians? January 28th to February 3rd regarding this spread. Any messages for my Aquarians? January 28th to February 5th. I didn't know that's how you said February. Any messages for my Aquarians? January 28th to February 3rd. Now, guys, this gossip at work, it doesn't have to be a lover. I mean, it feels very almost, third party-ish. But it could also be just literally someone that you were working with at work who has a fake facade. Okay, it could just be purely just that. It could just be purely work related. This could all be family related, but I feel like this is happening for you at work. So if you work with family, that could be it too. But just know that. Just know that. Doesn't always have to be a lover. Any messages for my Aquarians regarding this spread? Any messages for my Aquarians regarding this spread? Any messages for my Aquarians regarding this spread? January 28th to February 3rd. Oh, we'll try one more time. Any messages for my Aquarians regarding this spread? January 28th to February 3rd. Any messages for my Aquarians regarding this spread? All right. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, Aquas. Okay. I believe this is definitely for the group over here where you're trying to fix things and maybe rekindle something with somebody. Overall energy, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, Aquas, this is about clearing any of those last blockages, okay, that some of you might be having here. Clearing it out by manifesting, clearing it out by not only putting out into the ethers what you want and what you need moving forward, but also putting in the work and effort to push that along. A lot of people forget that with manifesting, you actually have to put in the work. You can't just be like, I want a new job, I want to live in a new place, and I want a new love in my life, and then sit on your booty and wait for it to happen. It doesn't work that way. You actually have to put in the steps. So when you start putting in the steps and then you visualize it happening, you talk about it in the present, you act as if you already have those things, it'll come. You understand what I'm saying? By the way, very important message underneath this. You deserve love. Self-love, guys. Self-love. I'm not saying my Aquas are lacking self-love. I'm just saying that, it's an important thing to remember. Okay, it's an important thing to remember. And then we have separation. So in this time of gossipiness and getting through these obstacles and trying to get to your newness, just keep holding on to that self-love, guys. Okay, at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people, I was going to do a video on this actually. A lot of people don't show people love and compassion because they don't have it for themselves. That's one of the main reasons why I feel like that saying, it's like you're the only person you can really count on. There's truth to that, because most people can't even count on themselves, can't love themselves enough to be able to give that to someone else. That's why we have to make sure we give it to ourselves first, because a lot of people can't even give it to us, right? Also, if you're giving it to yourself, it's like a bottomless pit. You'll never be out of love. You know what I mean? Okay. So we have two sides going on here. We have unrequited love came out. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like, you know, again, this is more just like about maintaining that balance, regaining that balance here with the Six of Pentacles. That's one of the reasons this came out. It's about balancing out the scales of karma. All right. So when it comes to this, I feel like that's what it's alluding to, the karmic debt regarding love in this situation. Whether it's this person at work, again, it could be just a family member, or an ex-lover who's, you know, turned her life upside down a little bit. Or whether it's, you know, making amends with the Empress, who is also the Queen of Pentacles. That's like a lot of partner energy. I think you saw this person as your partner, your true partner at some point in time, or you feel that way about them now. But either way, balancing out the karmic scales of love here. And then we have, I know, religious factors with give your relationship a chance. Like I said, I was sensing some spirituality up in this. Work on your partnership. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So a couple things I'm feeling with this. Like I said, a lot of my aquas have turned to their spirituality, even if that's just having faith in themselves and not exactly a religion, a faith. It's still having faith in yourself. Okay, that is faith. Faith is faith. You can't argue that one way or the other. And you're giving, you know, your relationship with yourself a healthy chance. Okay, I'm definitely sensing that. Also, this is about, for those of my Aquarians who are trying to rekindle something or reach back out to the Empress here, because you do feel like there's a spiritual component, there's a spiritual connection. There's something deeper with this person that you haven't had with either the Queen of Wands in reverse or with someone in your recent past, okay? And you want to give that a chance with them. So, like I said, two different groups of aquas, doing different things, but overall, this is about just pushing ahead, making sure you hold on to that self-love and keep manifesting what you want so that you can remove these blockages, so that you can keep embracing this new energy and have your new day, okay? All right, Aquas, I hope you enjoy that. And again, happy birthday to any Aquarians out there watching around their time of their birthday, of course. And take care, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good week. Namaste.